Bhagavad Gita has Sankhya. It is talking of Purush, Prakriti and all of that. It has an aspect of yoga. Sankhya developed the language. Yoga accepts it and builds on the top of it. Every Muslim will know something about the Quran. Every Christian will know something about Bible. For us, at least have some basic understanding. What these different categories are, what is the purpose of that category? A lot of things, a lot of our worldviews, right, that we have today are so anchored in our Vedas. At least have this much knowledge. Christians are talking and calling us false religion, calling us false gods and stuff like that. Your kids there are facing it on every single day. We are so comfortable saying that, अच्छा Jesus है, चलो हम church भी जाते हैं, उनको भी हम मानेंगे. अच्छा आप अल्लाह को मानो, no problem, completely okay. We don't even call anybody false. Normal human beings, we are constrained with our own limitations of our senses. Studying only in English comes with the downside that the translators have their own biases. Without knowing Sanskrit, you will just accept that translation as the truth. We don't have one book to begin with, and we are not a people of the book. Even if one group believes in one thing, there is another Smriti which says something completely different. The Vishnu Puran will talk about Vishnu being Sarvashreshta Devata. Pick up the Shiva Puran. It changes. The hierarchy changes. Shivaji is at the top and everybody else comes from there. Human being is not born in isolation. So we believe that the human birth comes with few debts. You have the Pancha Rin, you have to pay back the Rin that you are born with. The purpose is, in this life, you have to give back. When I say I am Ami Ganatra, what is the Ganatra that I'm talking about? It is talking about all my ancestors who are giving me the identity of what I am. How do you fulfill it? Devarin through Devayagna. Then we have Manushya Rin. And lastly, paying back to the nature.